It's Friday afternoon and 20 minutes to 3 and the end of the week. So here I am back in the squeaky chair again in my office, just rounding off the week. First day back at my desk for 2 weeks. Had a great time this morning catching up on emails and answering some phone calls from clients as well. Interesting, 2 calls exactly the same today, both of them saying, if I charge £500 for a crown and if I pay the lab £100, and if that leaves £400 for me, and if it takes me an hour and a half to do the crown prep and the fit, that's a really good hourly rate, isn't it? So why do I do checkups all day long? And it's a really good question. Why do you do checkups all day long? And certainly one of the things, we've done workshops in Bristol and Reading in this week, and there's been yet another heated conversation about whether dentists ought to be spending most of their time doing routine examinations for patients, or whether they ought to be working in partnership with their hygienists in order to provide an assessment service. And the debate gathers as far as that subject is concerned. I'm also continuing to see madness and mayhem in the marketplace with regard to the valuation, practice goodwill valuations, valuation figures of 3 or 4 times higher than a year ago in London and the South East, and certainly twice as high as a year ago in the rest of the country. And the rise and rise of facial aesthetics and the rise and rise of cosmetic dentistry, it's all still happening out there. And let me tell you, I visited some dental practices this week that are right on song as far as the marketplace is concerned. And I have visited some dental practices this week that have not had a penny spent on them since 1990. And I've not been able to believe some of the dilapidation that I've seen this week, let alone the health and safety issues that I've seen this week. So the market's still got plenty of potential in it. And certainly one major conversation during the week has been the polarisation of dentistry, private dentistry that is, the polarisation of private dentistry into what we think are 4 key markets. The first market is the grey pound, the baby boomers, people born between 1947 and 57. And they are spending money on dentistry because their lives are in transition, because they are separating and they need to start dating again, because their grandchildren have told them that they've got wonky teeth or funny coloured teeth, because they are having children get married and they want to be in the photographs, because they are moving overseas and they want to look great. So that's the first big market, baby boomers in transition. The second big market, 25 to 35 year old dinkies, double income, no kids, or 25 to 35 year old single professional women, or 25 to 35 year old gay men, and they are buying cosmetic dentistry at what I'm now calling dental hairdressing salons, places like the New York Dental Office in Brentford that I featured a link to on the blog this week. Third market, late teenagers who are doing ortho as part of their overall attractiveness to go with the prom night that they're now ordering up from the parents. And then the final market is the 35 to 45 year old age group, which are looking for straightforward family dentistry. They're not dating. All the other groups are dating. This group are just raising kids. They're trying to pay the mortgage. They're trying to make ends meet, and they're looking for good standard family dentistry in nice surroundings. So I believe that as a dentist you've got to decide which of those 4 markets you intend to address yourselves to. And what I've said in the blog this week is that all the websites that I'm seeing are dental hairdressing salons at the moment, because that's where the 35-year-old dentists who are buying practices are investing the money. But I'm not seeing websites for family dental practices that are undergoing a lot of revision, and I'm not seeing enough websites for the grey pound that are undergoing revision as well. So there's bags of growth in the market. But you know what, for now it's Friday, coming up 3 o'clock. I'm pretty tired. It's been a bit of a mental week. In fact, it's been a crazy fortnight. If you've followed the blog, we're getting stranded on the M5, travelling all over Britain. But you know what? I love this job. I love every day of the work that I do. I'm now going to switch everything off for a couple of days and have a rest, and look forward to seeing you all again next week. So have a good weekend yourself. Cheers.